I see you in the back. Stop moving your ass. I'm not talking till everybody's moving here. We got to move. Come on, man. I'm looking at you in the red hat. You got it in. We're pumping it up. All right, the ladies are in the house, that's for sure. Outnumbered.
Are we going to win on Tuesday? Yeah! Are we going to win on Tuesday? Yeah! Is Staten Island still Donald Trump country? Yeah! You bet it is. And we're going to show it on Tuesday night when those returns come in and we give Donald Trump the biggest majority this borough's ever given him.
The whole Puerto Rican thing with that comedian that went up before me, I didn't hear it because I was prepping for my performance at Madison Square Garden. I didn't hear it, but whatever. And then I'm reaching out to my Puerto Rican friends out there across America here. If you're going to be that thin-skinned, all right, I'm Siciliano, okay? My father's grandfather came here. Us Sicilians were treated like pig shit. And still today, if you look at the comments on my feed, there's pizza-eating, Goomba, mafia, but it rolls off our backs. So to the Puerto Rican community, you're just like us Italians, hard-working patriots. We don't let that shit bother us. And if it does, go vote for Kamala. We don't need you. Stop using the soft side of the towel when you get out of the shower. Use the rough side of the towel. Now, we're all comfortable. I think we can all say we're comfortable about where this election is going. Good. I like the silence, because I'm not telling anybody we're winning. We ain't there yet. There ain't no way that they're not going to try to cheat. There's 3 days that are my favorite days. My birthday, because that's the day I was brought into this crazy, ugly, weird, wacky, sexy world. Independence Day, for obvious reasons. And Election Day. I love going to vote on Election Day. I don't care if it's for the local dog catcher. I put on my TJ Maxx $12 shirt. My Salvation Army vintage jacket for $4. Clean my hair back a little bit, and I go vote and change the course of history. I love it. But today, Tuesday, I'm not going to vote. I'm not voting Tuesday, because I voted yesterday. People said, whoa, 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 whoa.
1, 2, 3.
Tobacco, remember Scott Lobaido as we led the rebels? The politicians did their job, they came together, the lawyers went into court, and then the rebels, we got arrested outside here. Remember the arrest that took place? That was my 79th arrest. And what did that mayor call us? Racists and xenophobes, because we were here to protect America, protect our city, and most importantly, protect the most patriotic of all boroughs, Staten Island. So on that day, there was a choice. You either stood with Biden-Harris, or you stood with Trump, who was going to stop the invasion. That choice was very simple for me on that day. And yesterday, Adams was told April 21st is his day in court. Well, guess what? There won't be a special election. So next year, Curtis Sliwa will have vengeance. Curtis Sliwa will help take back the city from the migrants, from the criminals, from the Democrats, because I'm running for mayor again. And remember, I'm busy today, as I am every day, on the radio in the streets. I'll be out there in the North Shore if you want to join me for Marco Kepi for State Senate, so we can turn the North Shore red. And then over with the Chinese Americans on 86th and 25th, who this time are voting for Trump as they keep the migrants out. God bless Staten Island.
You gotta get whoever you can to vote. I don't care if it's the 18-year-old punk across the street. Give him $50. I'm dead serious. And take his ass to vote. You got an old guy across the street, even if you don't like him. Maybe his eyesight's not good. Just trick the guy. Bring him to go vote for Donald Trump. Do what you gotta do. Legally. But honestly, there's people that really piss me off, and I know some of them. There might be some here, and I hope not. You know, we can find out if you voted or not. It's public records. I might not be able to know who you voted for, but I know whether you voted or not. So when I got some big tough buddy of mine, you know, what construction all day, I might break my butt and this and I hate that, and they're telling my kids they could be gay in school and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're complaining every day on my website, but I know you're not voting. You're nothing to me. You're nothing to me. You're a punk. Okay? So we need to guilt our family and our friends into effing voting. Whether it is tomorrow, which is the last day for the early voting, or whether it's on Tuesday.
One thing, no man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there.
We should fight, fight, fight. And how are we going to do that? We are going to vote, vote, vote.
You know, last time we had a rally, it was a great success. And I sent a video of the group to President Trump afterwards. And his response, I don't know if you saw, he posted it on Truth afterwards, but he wrote right back and he said, I love Staten Island. So, this is a man who never gives up. He took a bullet for us. He was willing to die for this country by going out there and speaking the truth. There's so much at stake, and perhaps one of the most offensive things that have happened is the people in the city of New York having to pay their taxes. You all work hard, you pay your taxes, and to see this mayor and this governor spend your money to house people committing crimes in our city in luxury hotel rooms, and to kick out the veterans that were living right across the street, to put people who crossed into our country illegally, that is so wrong. And if people like that this happened to those veterans, if they like what's happening to the taxpayers, billions of dollars of their money being used for people who paid drug cartels to enter our country illegally, what kind of government takes your money and then uses it to house people wreaking havoc in our city?
Those ridiculous people who aren't voting for Trump for one reason, because they don't like him. Their world's collapsing around their life. It's collapsing. I didn't like him. Well, you've all heard this, and I'm going to say it until the election is over. Your house, and I'm talking to these people on the other side who's ever watching or posting it, your house is on fire. And your kids are in a second story, screaming out the window with flames shooting off their backs. Now, there's a fireman that lives across the street, but you don't like him. You don't like the way he tweets. You don't like the flip of his hair or the tone of his tan or that he's got a smoking hot wife. You don't like him, but that son of a bitch is gonna come into your house, put that fire out, and save your children's lives? Are you gonna give a shit about his tweets? Or the flip of his hair? Or that he's got a smoking hot wife? I don't think so. So you folks on the other side, think about that.
Prop 1, tell your friends if they're asking you why, what, I don't understand. Prop 1 wants to name a new constitutional class of people established by their nation of origin, and now they have constitutional rights. That's every migrant from wherever they've come from, okay? What I'm telling you is, as much as you go to vote, you must turn it over and vote no, okay? And we have one New York State Senator.
I gave you my selections before, if you need anything, but greetings and good.
The average lifespan of a republic has been about 250 years. We just celebrated our 248th birthday as a country this summer. So it's not an overstatement that this election may be one of the most consequential in our lifetimes, right? But with the team of elected officials that we have here on Staten Island, and with President Trump back in the White House, the greatest chapter in the art of the comeback is about to be written.
Thank you. Scott jumped on board with us, says, what do I need to do to help out the Republican Party, is always there for us, has opened. How many rallies have you partaken with President Trump? I think it's 4 or 5? Does paintings. Did a painting for the firefighter that was killed in Pennsylvania, that was murdered. Thank you so much, Scott, for always being there for us. God bless you, brother. This is a product of the failure of our federal government.
What we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Yeah, you're unbelievable.
Hold on.
I just showed all my New Jersey neighbors on Instagram. Thank you.